Hey guys, me and Jose have got a box that has a welding machine in it. I have absolutely no idea what it is. It's called, bring it over here, Jose. It's called a Mig Super. A company sent me this to show it to you. They haven't told me what to say. They asked for a review, and I'm going to give my honest review of this welding machine. That's it. Not Super Mig. Mig Super. Hopefully it'll weld just like they say. Ah. Okay. It is it's a tidy little guy, like a lunchbox. A Vevor. I don't know how to pronounce that. How would you say that, Jose? Maybe it's Spanish.
Vevor.
Okay. I bet it's not. So we've got, wow, it comes with a TIG torch. Oh, and it has a Ziploc bag on this side in case you didn't want to cut the bottom open. I got to do everything the hard way the first time. What you got over there? Directions? Mm-hmm. Well, we're not TIG welding today. So, not yet. I want to see if I can make a spark with the MIG gun part.
Sorry, English.
Let's look at the guts of it. Little tensioner. Flops out of the way, just like normal.
The what?
Oh, it comes with glasses. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. All right. Cool. Those things are dark, too. It stick welds, too. This thing does it all. So it did come with some wire. Size 1.0 millimeter. Self-shielded flux cord wire. All right.
Is the same, Chris? Or the more small than this?
The whip's pretty short. That one? Yeah, it's a lot smaller than this one. That's a Miller 252, and I love it. And it's got a spool gun with it. That is called what you call a suitcase. You can hook it to the welding machine and weld big metal. Fast, too. And we're about to see what this baby will do. Well, this is pretty rinky-dink. This is unacceptable. This little short ground, that sucks. I can already tell you that. So you'll have to make you a new ground. Okay. We got our ground, we got our hot. I've never had good luck running any kind of flux core wire without gas on it. They say you can do it. I've never done it what I would call successfully. It's got this adapter, and I'm not sure why. I was wondering what this adapter was. It comes with a machine. If you plug this machine into the wall with this little plug, it'll blow the breaker. It did for me anyway. So this is the one I run my big machine on. I've got an adapter that goes from 50 to 30, and this goes from 30 amp to 110. So something about having big power close really seemed to help the way it welded, and it didn't blow my breaker. That's what this is for. Comes with 2 tips. 0.8, 1.0. Everything's metric. And where's the gas go? Here we go. Gas. Comes with a little chip and hammer. And a little wire brush. Look at that. Okay, it's cute. And then, here's your little hose. All 6 foot of it. So the hose just pops on the end here. So you're just on your own on this end. So let's just wheel the other bottle over here. Quick tip, go ahead and cut your wire off at an angle because it's got to get through that little tip and it's going to smash it a little bit, and you want to open that up. It looks like it feeds from underneath, like so. Go ahead and take your tip out. And get the wire to come through it. I wonder if it's got a manual button. Yeah, it sure does. Boom. All right. Now, stick your tip in there. See, it's kind of hard to get in. Uh-oh. Okay, it comes with a 0.8 tip, but they sent a 1 point. For some reason, they don't have... There we go. See, now, if I'd have just pulled the trigger with the wrong tip in there, it would have hit that and who knows what. That's the worst thing about MIG guns, is there's lots of moving parts. And I've never used these to tighten it up. I always just got them finger tight. Maybe it'll back off. Never has before on any other machine. Okay. Yeah. Turn your gas on. Welding machines don't work unless they have gas. I don't care what they say about their wire. I'm going to try to weld it without gas, and it's just not the case. Alright, now you take your little chip and hammer wire brush combo. It's better than a stick in the eye. It's really not bad. Now, I can see it really digging in there. I mean, I've got it pretty hot. Now, keep in mind, I just turned it on. I'm not a master at it. I'm sure somebody that's been doing it more could do a better job. But that's a $300 welding machine, and that's its best quality. That MIG gun right there. If you're buying it to stick weld with, you got another thing coming. I'm gonna save that for the end. But next, we're gonna see how this baby tigs. Your TIG torch that comes with your MIG 270 comes with a collet body. That's this unit. A cup. A collet. We'll get into that in just a second. I forget what they call that. Anyway, this plunger pushes the collet down, it grabs onto your tungsten. The problem that I'm going to have is I don't have tiny Mickey Mouse tungsten. I'm a professional welder. I've never used 564 tungsten. I was about to make a video on how this thing welded with a TIG, but it's so small I do not have it, and I'm not going to get it. So I don't know how it TIG welds. I've been trying to think of a way to grind it down or something, but you know, that wouldn't be right. So you're gonna have to figure that on your own. Now, I didn't weld this for a reason. I welded that one side that you saw me weld. I'm gonna break this off and we'll see what kind of penetration it got. You got penetration about halfway through 3/16, and we can put some more on it. Let's do that. We're going to rock this back just a little bit so we can get some penetration. Now we're going to rock it this way just a little bit. Uh-oh. Sometimes you can heat it up. You can see that little gap. That's going to let us get in there. And again, I'm not going to tack this side. I want to put a good pass and I'm going to break it off and see what happens. Get my Bob the Builder chipping hammer out. It's more of a scratcher. All right. I'm going to put one more on the bottom. I'm going to put one more on the top. Now let's snap it off. Okay. I'll need a little help. It's welded really good. I just welded one side. That's pretty impressive. So I'm gonna say the little machine MIG welds pretty good. Okay, the little MIG welder works pretty good for MIG welding. Squirt gun welding, it works good. I do have gas on it. It would not look that good or be that strong without it. I'm almost 100% positive, not even gonna try it because I just don't run without gas. It's just, you need quality welds and you need to have gas running on just about everything. It comes with this for stick welding. Extremely chinchy. Don't bother stick welding with it. If you're buying this to stick weld with, forget about it. The TIG torch, I cannot talk about. I do not have a piece of 564 tungsten. Just knowing that, I would never use that small of equipment on just about anything I weld on. So, you know, I'm sure somebody that needed to TIG weld something small, it would work fine for. I wish I had a piece I could try it, but I don't. And it comes with these cool glasses. It comes with Ray Charles glasses. And they are so dark I can't even see the camera. I'll be doing more videos like this, and there's a good chance I'm going to be giving this away. So hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for further videos. And above all, have an awesome, awesome day. Later.